Sampo and welcome to Bhutan This Week, our weekly news magazine. I am Namgizam. Our top stories for this week. His Holiness the J. Khenpo awarded Tashikada to the new principal of Nalinda Sheda in Talukewok and the new Lam of Dongklal Hagang in Poro. Farmers grow anxious as army worms damage crops in most dzongkhags in the country. And Japan is providing a grant of over $1 million to improve resilience to seismic risks. His Holiness the J. Khenpo awarded Tashikada to Tendup on Monday at the Tashikada, appointing him as the principal of Nalinda Sheda in Talukewok in Punakha. Principal Tendup from Chukha was the former vice principal of the Sheda prior to his current appointment. His Holiness also awarded Tashikada to the new Lam of Dongklal Hagang Tsiring. Lam Tsiring is from Wangdi Podrang. He is a graduate from the Tangut Buddhist College and he completed his 3-year retreat just recently. Farmers in Tashigang are also battling to save their maize fields from army worms. 11 out of 15 geogs in the dzongkhag have been laid siege to by army worms and other pests like the stem borer.
Maize is one of the main crops grown by farmers in Tashigang. They may not have much to harvest this time. The maize fields are infested with army worms and stem borer, which is also a pest.
I
have already sown the maize seeds twice. It is not growing properly. The few that are growing are being eaten by pests. This is something new. I don't remember anything like this happening in the past. I feel helpless.
Agriculture officials should come and see our fields and do something. We have tried spraying chemicals, but it has not helped much. Most of us have already sown maize seeds twice, and now there is nothing we can do. We are helpless.
Farmers say they have never experienced a pest attack of such scale up until now. Agriculture officials said farmers have been provided with pesticide and have also been trained and advised on the control measures. But army worms are showing no signs of living, giving farmers sleepless nights. Compiled for Pemanamge, Tandan Finso BBS News.
Mongar dzongkhag has also not been spared by army worms. Our reporter King Atashi visited the villages that were most affected in Mongar.
Maize is widely grown in Mongar. Besides self-consumption, maize is also used by villagers to make local brew and seep or beaten maize, activities that are their main source of income. But this season, most maize plants have been destroyed by army worms and fields lie bare. This has left many villagers worried that they will have nothing left to eat or sell. 74-year-old Pema is one of the farmers affected by the infestation in Konbar village in Mongar.
We had heard rumors that the world would end last year, but we survived. However, with a terrible situation like this year, we are worried about how we will survive as we have nothing left to eat.
Similarly, other villages in Konbar also have nothing in their fields and the farmers are getting anxious. 36-year-old Dichin Zangmo said she lost all her maize plant to the worms. She added she has no other option but to try planting maize again next season.
If these worms spare us next time, I'm thinking of replanting maize in the 5th Bhutanese month.
Some farmers also shared that most of the maize harvested earlier were used for making local brew or beaten maize. Now they have no more maize seeds as all those planted have been destroyed. Meanwhile, the Mongar Gub Dechinishis said they are trying everything possible to mitigate the problem.
This land right behind me is barren. This is because all the maize plants have been destroyed by the worms. We have tried to distribute the pesticides, but it is not free, and farmers have to buy them. Those who could not afford to buy them lost their crops to the worms.
Besides maize, the army worm also feeds on vegetables and other grain crops. The worms are known to crawl into houses at night and bite people. The Mongar Geog Agriculture Extension Officer Ugen Sering shared that they have now completed spraying pesticides in all affected areas and will continue to do so in other places as well. Compiled for Kingatashi, Sonofunso for BBS News.
In Paro, 9 geogs of a total of 10 have lost their saplings to army worms as well.
The army worms have been eating away all the paddy saplings.
They will eat and move to different areas wherever food is available. The army worm infestation has affected almost all the geoks in Paro.
Now it is time to transplant paddy, but it is all eaten up by the worms. Our hard work is all wasted. It seems like we won't be able to harvest anything this year.
We had even fixed the date to transplant the saplings, but then we discovered that they were all destroyed. We have used pesticides and manure. We hope it helps.
Hongrel Gubsang said the people have been advised to use pesticides.
All the crop saplings and vegetables have been infested by the worm. This is a big problem for the people.
The Dzongkhag agriculture officer, Rinzin Wangchuk, said it has been about 5 days since they received the first report of the outbreak. He said the main cause of the problem is the weather. The army worms thrive in humid conditions and feeds on grasses and grain crops.
We have told the people to spray pesticides. The insects are nocturnal and active at night, so it is more effective to spray them in the evenings. But if it rains, the effect is minimal.
Paro is among the 7 Dzongkhags to have reported cases of the army worm outbreak. The first case was reported in Punakha. Compiled for Ish Gelson, Ngawongmo for PBS News.
Bhutan will receive a grant of over $1 million from the World Bank to improve resilience to seismic risks. The grant agreement was signed between the acting representative of the World Bank to Bhutan, Om Bhandari, and the Finance Secretary Lam Doji. The grant will be provided by the Japanese government under the Japan Policy and Human Resources Development Technical Assistance Program to support disaster reduction and recovery. The project aims to improve the understanding of earthquake risks in Bhutan, as well as opportunities and challenges associated with its mitigation. The project will be implemented over 4 years' time and is scheduled to be completed by May 2017. In an update on the pack of stray dogs attacking cattle as well as people in Ha, the Dzongkhag Tsokdo has decided that sterilization is the only immediate solution.
In the Dzongkhag Tsokdo, the dog issue was raised by the Isugap.
Many people have been bitten by dogs in Isugeo. 4 cows have also been attacked. A few days back, a dead body was found half-eaten by dogs. And we don't know for sure if the deceased was attacked by the dogs or had been eaten only up to death. There is nothing the Geo can do. We need a solution urgently.
This was also supported by the Dzongkhag education officer. He shared that several school children have also been beaten. He said there is an immediate need to reduce the dog population in the Dzongkhag.
When we go cycling in the mornings, the dogs chase us. They do that even when we drive. We need to find other means to curb this problem and not only look at sterilization. About 10 people have also been beaten in the town area. We need to help the livestock office to address this problem.
Meanwhile, the district livestock officer has said the dogs have the right to remain free and shared that sterilization is the only solution to this situation. Compiled for Kesangtile, Pemasuki for PBS News.
The chief advisor to the interim government, Lempo Sonam Topge, inaugurated the river diversion for the construction of the Punachangchu 2 dam this week. The chief advisor said Bhutan would not have been able to embark on its ambitious program without the friendship, understanding and unwavering support of the government and people of India. He said the hydropower sector provides more than 27% of the country's revenue and about 18% of the GDP. Lempo also shared that the completion of the diversion of Punachangchu River before the onset of the monsoons is an excellent achievement. This accomplishment has advanced the project commissioning schedule by 6 months. The Coronation Cup Archery Tournament has begun at the Changlimitang Archery Range in Thimphu. This year, 29 teams from within and outside Thimphu are taking part in the ongoing tournament. This is a modest number when compared to the 38 teams that took part last year. The tournament has been organized by the Bhutan Indigenous Games and Sports Association, or BIXA. 2 matches are being played daily at the Changlimitang Archery Range. The final match will be played on 30th June. And that is all we have for you this week. Do have a great weekend. This is Namgizam saying goodbye for now.